Yo, what's up? I'm not 100% sure if I'm live yet. I still need to check, but I assume everything is working. I just need to set up something so I can see the chat and stuff. I hope I get some people in here that, well, get some interaction going, you know? That makes trading the most fun or streaming the most fun. Let's see if the sound is working. Yeah, I think everything is working. It's nice. So yeah, I'm currently in a EURUSD trade. Wait, first I need to get the chat going because otherwise I'll miss the chat. I do have it on my phone. I think that's enough for now. All right, and I'll fix it later on. I'm in a EURUSD trade on one of my funded accounts. I'll drag it over here so you can see it. Let's check if you can see it. Yeah, I'm currently in it here. Almost hitting first TP. Not sure if I should close that right now just to secure the profit. It's an extra $100 to hold, so I think I'll hold it. It closed super bullish. The 5-minute time frame, the half hour as well, 15 minutes. So that's all pretty nice. I can explain why I entered. It's because I've been trading with areas of interest as of late again. I don't know why, but I stopped using them for a while. But they're just super strong in my opinion. So here on the 4-hour time frame, you see multiple touches. 1, 2, 3. You can possibly count this as 2, and possibly this one if you lower it a little bit. I think if we this would still count. Like if we lower it a little bit, you also have this one. So you have multiple touches, also almost this one. So it's a well-respected area. And overall, as you can see, the trend was super bullish, and it's normal for it to, for me, it made sense that it would test this sort of area and from there go up. Also, previous day didn't close super bearish. As you can see, like most of the time, or a lot of times, it tends to fill the wick. So the wick that the daily left behind. So that's what I'm sort of betting on. And on the lower time frame, I noticed that it was rejecting. So on the 5-minute time frame, I think I entered here. I noticed that it was rejecting, and I entered after bullish engulfing. And yeah, basically letting the trade ride from there on out. Haven't touched it since. I did enter with 2 positions, also 2 accounts. I entered with one challenge account, which is on phase 2. The TP is here, and then I entered with a funded account with 2. I'm going ahead and closing this one. Yeah, okay, I closed one because it was super close to my TP, and I don't want to like stop that with only $30, like as a difference, you know. So we did secure the $336 TP. So the account right now is in balance 961. I was in a little bit of drawdown, but we're still obviously in this trade, so justified is $250. Makes it kind of tempting to close because you secure some profits, right? You can request another payout, but there's definitely more upside potential in this trade, and the TP is on 650. So if it would make it all the way to the TP, it would be like on $620 or $610 with the fees and stuff of it. And then with the 80% profit split, it would be a nice little $500, a little bit less than $500 payout. So that would be nice. I just received another payout from Equity Edge, combined like two, for a total of like 480 euros. So that's really nice. And on my other funded account, I have right now a balance open of like $250, which I can request on the 1st of July. So payouts have been coming in as of recent again, which is nice. I really do need it as well because I've been sort of I stopped working a lot on the with my side job basically. Actually, let me see if I can put TikTok stream on. That would be nice. Um, mm, all right. I do need a way to. Where's the chat here? Docs. Chats. Okay, I think I have the chat open now. Um, all right. Where did the chat go? Put the chat there. Yo, what's up everyone on TikTok as well? It's not gonna be an ideal setup because I'm recording with my phone, but it's fine, I guess. The best quality will be with the link in bio, but let's see if I can actually make it sort of nice so people know what's going on. I think this is okay. Not sure how well I'm gonna manage, but it's making a little retracement. Gonna wait till some people get in here and then I'll explain the trade, and I'm curious about your guys' trades so I can take a look at those as well. On TikTok it will be with the phone, so it's not the ideal sort of quality, I guess, but I'm not sure how to sort of double stream on YouTube and on TikTok. So this will have to do for now, but I just want to test it out. So let me know if you guys are also like in a trade or into trading. Curious. Hi everyone. Currently in a Euro USD trade. We're currently up $205 and we already secured the $336. So it's been a nice trade. Fill TP is on like another $600, so hopefully it will hit and then we can request another payout, but it's still quite a while to go, halfway or something. Let me know if you are in any trades or like if you want me to look at anything or whatever. It's having a nice little rejection. The best quality will be on the YouTube for the stream, but I understand if people want to stick on TikTok. It's perfectly fine. It's having a nice little rejection. It's a Euro USD trade. We're currently up on the trade. We're like up $600 or something, and we closed partially, so we're up still 250, but we closed like $350, so that's nice. The 15-minute candlestick just closed a doji. I don't really like this, but especially after like a bullish candlestick, I don't really like the doji. Let me know if any of you guys are into trading. And let me know if you want me to explain the trade again, because surely some people missed it. Let me take this away, by the way. This one. This is cleaner. It was a little bit of an experiment which I did with ChatGPT, where I built some indicators and yeah, but it's still a work in progress, so might as well just take them away. Quite a lot of people are joining, which is nice. Let me know if you guys are also into trading. I've been doing it for like 1.5 years or something. Been profitable for like a year. And still having a lot of fun with it. Just see the chat by... Do I need to press interact? I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys are also into trading, if you're in a trade right now, or if you're looking at one. Would love to hear it. It's actually the 1 minute time frame is more exciting, I guess. Seems like the trade is slowing down a little bit. 15-minute time frame. We had a really nice bullish engulfing candlestick, but after that a doji, which, yeah, isn't the best after such a move. Because most of the time, or a lot of times, it means there might be a rejection, which it's sort of having right now, but it's still early to tell. I really do hope it will push higher, because otherwise I'm going to be kind of sad that I didn't just take the profit, because, well, I technically can, but it's only like $215 right now, which is in total like $175 profit, which equals to like only $130 with the profit split and stuff, or 140 euros, 130. So that's not really an amount I really want to request, but it was at 250 just a little bit before, so when it was at this peak, so I could have yeah, went out of the trade there, but the the take profit right now is at like $600, so it's still a long way to go. But it does get tempting still whenever you're in profit and you can request a payout. It's still tempting whenever you have a few $100 or euros. But I really do want to go for more this time, because I already have one payout pending for like $250. So this one I really want to have it a little bit bigger, because there's like a 2 week delay after which you can request a payout. So because these accounts just got payouts, so you need to wait 2 weeks in order to get like a new one. So yeah, it's like waiting 2 weeks for like $200 isn't really worth it for me. But it's still, I mean, money is money, right? It's nice, but better than losing, I guess. Okay. The 1 minute time frame turned bearish, but that's fine. 5 minute time frame. If you count this as a low, but I don't think you do, then it's bearish. But I do think you count this as the low, so then we still have like a lot of room for it to turn before it turns bearish. And the 15 minutes speaks for itself. It has a nice little rejection from or like a push from the EMA, and a small little area of interest. So right now we're just, yeah, hoping it will continue making a new higher low and continue to the upside, but it's a work in progress, this trade. It's not the smoothest trade, but it's because like the general sort of like the general direction as of late has been bearish, as you can see, but it did turn bullish from here. So but that's probably why it's having such a hard time going up, because the initial sort of move here was bearish. But if you look on the bigger time frame, then you see that we're actually we were like very bullish, and I'm just anticipating it's having a rejection from this area of interest and pushing up a little bit, testing the previous lower high. Also the daily was a nice little wick or a doji, which really, yeah, most of the time or a lot of times it tends to fill the wick. So I really do feel like it will go up a little bit more to try and fill sort of this wick. But we do want to see some more bullish momentum right now. One minute till this 5-minute candlestick closes. Feel free to also check out the YouTube. I have a lot of videos on there, and I'm also streaming on there, which will be nicer quality than the TikTok, because I'm recording this with the phone, obviously. So yeah, if you like this, then feel free to check it out. The link is in the bio, and yeah, would love to welcome you there as well. Or feel free to just stay here. That's fine. Let me know if you're into trading as well, or have you ever tried it, or are you actively doing it or not? I like how this candlestick closed. Nice little doji. I think we'll have a little push to the upside now. I would be very surprised if this candlestick wouldn't like try at least like till around here. There it's going. But it is struggling. Probably also because it's the last 5-minute candlestick before the hour candlestick. So then there's like a new 1 hour, 30-minute and 15-minute candlestick. So like it's an important 5 minutes. So even more reasons for this to close bullish, hopefully. Let's see how the 15 minutes is looking. 15 minutes looking okay, but not ideal. I do think it will push a little bit more to the upside. It's weird right now with having no wick on the top side of the candle. Like that just looks weird. If you look at all the candles, like all these candles, they all have at least one wick, or not all. There are some like these three on top, they don't, but most of them, like all the others, or there's one that doesn't, 2, 3. Yeah, let's say 80+% have a wick. Yeah, this one now also has one on the top, as you can see. Sort of a weird little tip where, yeah, if your candle still doesn't have a wick, most of the time it goes to the opposite direction as to where it wants to go at the start of the candle. So it creates a wick and then it goes to the direction it wants to go most of the time. As you can see here on the 5 minutes, it also did. Like it created like a small little wick to the downside, and now it's going up. Potentially it can still close bearish, so it's not 100% sure yet. But what's this? What's it? You've got a flash goal. I have no clue what a flash goal is. TikTok with all the crazy live stream stuff. Let's say a few. What is this? 3 gifters send rose to your achieve this optional goal to win 24-hour. Oh no. I don't need that. I don't want that. No one needs to give anything. Just here to have some fun. Not here for the money. It's having a little rejection, but we have 1 more minute on the candlestick. Let's see the 1 minute time frame. This is the second to last candle. So this one that's been created is the last candle of the hour. So let's see what it will do. I hope it will close bullish. Struggling, 15 seconds. Most of the time around this time at 2, there's a massive volume spike. So, or like in half an hour, but mostly both of them all have like quite a lot of volume. I think it's actually a half past 2 where it's most of the volume kicks in, because I think then New York session opens, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be right now, but or it might be in like half an hour. But anyway, this is the most voluminous hour. I don't even know if that's a word, but you know what I mean. All right, the 15-minute close pretty nice. Most of the time when I see 2 of these sort of candles, these 2, then most of the time the next one will sort of engulf them. But yeah, let's see if that actually happens. The 30-minute had sort of a doji, but I do like that it closed above the EMA, which is really nice. Could have been better, but it's okay. And the 1 hour candlestick did engulf these 2, which is nice. Someone asked me to co-host, but I don't know if that's good. Sorry, I declined it for now. I don't know if you're also like trading and stuff. I don't want to get sort of a weird stream going. So let me know what you're up to, and then we can potentially do it. Five-minute candlestick is going pretty bearish. It's a difficult trade. Oh wait, this is important actually. Did it close above the structure here? I don't think it did. That's why it's having a bearish reaction. Makes sense. So that's actually might be a reason to close the trade because you want it to close above here. Like it needed to happen, but it didn't. So that kind of sucks. I now understand like the bearish reaction. Still gonna hold on for a little longer, see what happens, but it's definitely a red flag. Let's just count this as a red flag. It's not closing above the previous structure on the 1 hour. Well, not previous, this previous structure, but like the sort of this structure point, you really did want it to close above. It didn't, so that's really bad, but overall we're still looking okay. The 15 minutes still looks like it wants to go up here. 5 minute is starting to sort of get momentum back, so that's nice. So the trade isn't lost yet, but this is sort of a moment where we need to keep a sharp eye on it and potentially make decisions on whether to close or not. If I would close right now, we're at $281 profit. I could request like a $240 payout. Here it's funded, just so you can see it's funded. But yeah, let's just wait and see a little bit longer. I don't want the 5 minute candlestick to close to doji, then that would be bad. I need this one to close pretty bullish. Ideally, in like a dream world, I want it to close above this, but it's probably not gonna do that just yet. But a man can dream, right? I hope. All right, we still definitely take that. This is a massive candlestick again as well, because you really do want it to close above here and not sort of reject from it, because then it's like, if that happens, then you might get something like this. Then it will try to go down again, making it bearish, and then we go like this. But right now there's still nothing wrong. No, I'm not counting that. Like if I would count this as a low, then we're already bearish, because then it closed under here. But we're not gonna count it as a low. I think we can check the line candle. I think it will show a low. Yeah, it does, but yeah. And it is at previous structure here. So this might actually be a low, which would indicate that we're actually already bearish on the 5 minute time frame. That's not good, but for now I'm gonna just respect this as a low, respect this as the high, and we really do want it to sort of push above this point now, where we want it to sort of create a new high and just continue like this. But what I said, if it will go lower, then we're in trouble. If it fails, because then we will most likely do this. And then we continue down. So it's an important sort of step here. It's basically trying to create a new higher high. And we will just have to wait and see if it will do it. But I do really like this huge bullish momentum. So you would think that it would probably push a little bit more. But in trading, nothing is certain. Let me know if any of you guys also trade. Love to hear some stories or trades you're currently in or whatever. Back when I used to stream like gaming and stuff, it was always way more fun whenever there was like interaction and stuff, and I want to sort of create that with trading as well at some point, but obviously I'm still a super small time creator, so it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but all the interaction is fun. So this is exactly what we don't want. Yeah, I really did think that like not closing above this structure on the 1 hour is pretty detrimental towards the trade. It's obvious we're having like a bearish reaction now from it. Like it makes sense. That's always nice whenever trading makes sense, even if it's not in your favor right now. It's nice to understand what's going on, because then you can actually like sort of learn from it and see what happens and actually like anticipate on it next time a little bit better, or like act different or whatever. Right now, this is a pretty big sign that we're going down, so it's just super clean market structure where sort of, if we would count this as a low, which I think we sort of have to do right now, then you can just tell that we just turned bearish. Like higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, yeah, lower low because closed under, lower low, lower high, and then new lower low. So yeah, I might have to just cash in the profits, and because we just lost like $150 in like 2 minutes or something. I think it's 2 minutes. So I do want to give it a little bit more breathing room, just because it's not done yet and the momentum was pretty bullish. Also on the 15 minutes, it still hasn't broken structure. On the 30 minute, we're still bullish. So on all the bigger time frames, we're still bullish. But yeah, on the 1 hour, we're technically still bearish. So that's why it's reacting like this. Look, on the 1 hour, no, well, you even have to go back a little bit further to show it fully. All right. Like you can pretty much count this all the way. Like this here, all this is nothing, because it will only turn bullish as soon as it closed above here, or it will create like a new low as soon as it breaks under here, right? So all this is just consolidation. This doesn't matter that there's sort of like, some people think that right now, because this is higher than this one, it's bullish. No, it's not. It's bullish. It's bearish until one of either these two will break, and it will create like a new structure. Only when it's sort of pushed above when it's closed above. So right here, did it close under? I'm not sure, but it definitely closed under here. So from this point on, this point, this is the new lower high and this is the new lower low. And until we close, candlestick close above this, we are still bearish. And right now, that's what happened. We failed. We really did try to close above, but we failed. So the 1 hour is still bearish. Even though it made like this nice little move, we're still bearish. But yeah, I'm just seeing my money evaporate, so that's really always nice. It's nice that I took like one profit, like that I took this $336. That was nice. That was like at pretty much the peak at 864. That was like all the way up here. This was 864. Like all the way up here. So that's nice. We did secure some profits, but there's still hope. It's retesting this area of interest right now. Probably the EMA on the 15 minutes. Yes, the EMA on the 15 minutes. The structure on the 30 minutes. So it's not lost yet. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of higher my stop loss to make it break even. I was risking quite a lot on this trade. Let's see, stop loss was $250. So I'm just gonna higher it to make it break even. Right now the stop loss is $6 in profit, but I'll just lower it to like $3 because then it's like break even with commissions. And let's just fully prepare ourselves mentally that there's a big chance that it will actually stop us out, and yeah, we sort of break even. But overall, we're still profitable on the trade because we took one nice little profit. So all in all, it's nice. Also, I'm in it with another account, so I'm not sure if I want to sort of lower it there as well. That's still a challenge account, so I don't really mind. Also, I'm only risking like $150 on it, so I'm just gonna let that one run. That's completely fine. But on this funded account, I don't really want to lose a lot of money, so better to just keep the money and reset tomorrow on a more secure trade, because this is just clearly this is clearly showing signs of going down. But we do have a chance until it sort of breaks this low. I think my phone is having trouble with streaming. It says it's getting hot, and it seems like the sort of screen is also sort of like, look, it's getting a little bit messy. So yeah, I think I might just gonna call it for here. It was fun just doing a little stream. Sad we didn't get any interaction, but that's fine. I understand it's a little bit of a hassle to talk and stuff. But yeah, feel free to check out the YouTube. I'll post a lot of content there, and I'm also I was live there as well, but I'm probably gonna close that one as well. And just a little test stream to see how it went. And hope you guys either had fun or learned something or got some inspiration or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'm still live on here. I didn't realize. My bad. All right. See you later.